If I had to build a digital product Etsy shop completely from scratch, no momentum, no followers, no magic wand, here's exactly what I would do step by step, no bullshit. So I've grown my Etsy shop to over $200,000 in revenue, and I did it by building strategically from the very start. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through exactly how I would do it again, but make it better using the Etsy starter kit. Because it's 1,000 times easier to start a profitable Etsy shop when you're not DIYing everything. You waste hours and hours redesigning your shop banner for the 10th time, or rewriting your listing descriptions, or Googling how to market your Etsy shop at 2 in the morning. The starter kit exists to act like a shortcut. So if you're ready to build a digital product Etsy shop that actually gets sales, let's get into it. And also be sure to subscribe to my channel because your girl's on the way to 100K subscribers in 2025. And every subscriber counts. Okay, so the first thing, of course, is going to be figuring out what the hell are we going to sell. And when you're thinking about what items to put in your shop, a question I get asked a lot is, can you sell different product categories in your shop, or should I just stick to one specific type of product? I don't really think so much of what I'm selling, but more who I'm selling to. So let's say I know for a fact I want to sell Canva templates in my shop, but I'm just trying to figure out what kind of Canva templates I want to sell, because you already know there's literally a million to-do lists, daily planners, checklists out there on Etsy. And so then you're like, damn, there's already so many out there, so like, how do I stand out and how do I build this shop up to like a full-time income? And my answer to that is you design all your products towards a very specific type of person. So for this example, let's say we already know I want to sell Canva templates, right? So what if I started designing Canva templates specifically for content creators? So instead of generic things like daily planner, checklist, grocery list, stuff like everybody on the planet would use, now I can design things like social media templates, media kits, UGC portfolios, content calendars, all inside Canva. So my shop has a theme, and that theme is content creation. It's way more specific, right? So it's a hell of a lot easier to get seen when you're selling something like UGC portfolio for fashion bloggers versus a to-do list, a daily planner, a checklist. With items like that, you're like basically competing with the rest of the internet. So if you know what you want to create, whether it's a planner or some kind of template, design your shop all around one specific type of person, and it will make it so much easier to make bank on Etsy. And if you're one of those people who doesn't yet know exactly what they want to sell on Etsy, here are some ideas. And I also have a video coming out where I talk about the top 10 digital products to sell on Etsy in 2025, so be sure to look out for that. Once we have our niche locked in, now it's time to have our shop look like an actual brand. Your shop branding is the very first thing buyers see, and obviously we judge books by their cover all day long. So I would immediately open up the Etsy starter kit and grab the shop banner templates, the receipt banners, and the shop icons. You can literally customize them to fit your branding, your colors, your fonts in under 20 minutes, and it makes your storefront look legit. So it's going to take you from side hustle energy to more like trustworthy professional business. And this is a big point too that I wish more entrepreneurs in general would realize, but you're not making your brand for you. Like, you're not choosing the colors you like or the fonts you like. You're creating everything for your customer. So take me as an example. So you can tell from this scene right here that I like black, I like white, I like a little bit of beige, like I'm a neutral kind of girly. But my dream customer is the complete opposite. She loves pinks, purples, she likes glitters, like she likes the spring colors. So of course, all my branding, my products, my content, it's all going to be colorful just for her. So kind of think of your branding as like the vibe check your customers didn't know they needed. Okay, so once I have my product created, I'm not just going to upload like a very basic screenshot into my listing and call it a day. Now I'm going to open the listing photo templates inside the Etsy starter kit so it helps me get my shop looking put together. Like, my products are going to look as good as I know they are. You want your product photos to, one, show what's included, highlight the features, and get your customer to imagine your product in their life. And then comes the part most people dread, and that's writing the description. But the starter kit also comes with plug and play listing descriptions, so you can like literally copy, paste, and tweak. So instead of just staring at a blank screen and wondering what the hell you say, just take the templates, put it in the description, and tweak it to your specific product. And then you have high converting descriptions that include your keywords, sell the transformation, and answer buyer questions before they even have the chance to ask. That's a big point to help your listings show up in search and get visitors to convert into buyers. Okay, so now that we're in the hang of uploading listings, I would bang out 10 of them as soon as possible. And you also want to make sure that when you go to your storefront and you see an overview of all your products, you want them to look like they go together, like they're branded, they use the same colors, and they just look put together. And that's why I love the listing photo template so much, because it's so easy for your Etsy shop to look aesthetic. You literally just drag and drop your product photos. You can change the colors, change the fonts. Like, you don't have to try very hard for your shop to look put together. And here's a pro tip that just popped into my head. So at the end of every description, you can put like you may also love section, and then include like a related product based on whatever listing you're putting that in. Okay, so let's say you're working on a listing right now and it's for 50 Instagram story templates. So at the bottom of the description, you can put like, these Instagram templates are also a part of our influencer bundle, which also includes templates for Pinterest, TikTok, YouTube, and then put the link. So for one, that keeps the buyer in your shop longer, which increases the chances of them making a purchase. Two, you could upsell your customer doing that, because maybe they're originally going to purchase a $10 product and now you just upgraded them to a $25 product. And three, it tells Etsy that your shop is worth boosting. And then most sellers are just worried about when the next sale is coming in, but I want you to set up your shop like a sales funnel. And that's where the thank you card template comes in. So you can create like a digital thank you card that obviously thanks your customer for their purchase, and it also offers them a discount on their next order, invites them to follow you on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you're at on the internet. And you can also invite them to grab a freebie in exchange for their email address if you're building an email list, which honestly you definitely should be. Make sure to export it as an interactive PDF so all the links work, and upload it along with your digital product in your listings. That's how you can start building repeat customers in an email list that you own. And of course, we're going to talk about Pinterest, because it is a gold mine for Etsy sellers. So first off, it's not social media. It's more of a search engine that has way less competition than like TikTok or Instagram. The starter kit also comes with 25 Pinterest templates and 15 Pinterest ideas that are perfect for promoting your shop. I'd use Canva to use my own product photos and then publish like 10 or 15 pins every week. But you don't actually have to show up every single day to hit post. You can use tools like Tailwind to schedule them out, or Pinterest even has their own native scheduler. Or if you already have a presence on like TikTok or Instagram, I would just straight up take all that content and just repost to Pinterest, every single bit of it. That way you're getting in front of buyers who are already warmed up, because tons of shoppers go to Pinterest. So if you want your Etsy shop to look aesthetic and convert like crazy, I'll leave the link for the Etsy starter kit in the description. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.